On behalf of TVLesson.com, I'm Phyllis Cambria, and today I'm going to give you some tips for my new CD. Let's talk a little bit about what should go into a wedding budget. The first thing you need to decide is how many guests do you want to have. Now, depending upon your budget, you may be able to have a guest list of any size, but if your budget is a little bit tight, you may decide that you want to have more people rather than a fancier wedding. But in either case, you still need to know that there are some things that need to go into your budget. For instance, you need to know how much is your reception going to cost? What is the food going to cost? The hors d'oeuvres, the dessert, the cake, beverage, etc. You need to plan the amount of money you're going to spend on your ceremony, the officiant, the place for your ceremony, decor, ceremony site, and the reception. Flowers for the bride, the groom, your parents. You want to budget for that. Photography and videography are very important items, and you want to make sure that you allow sufficient money for that, because that's going to be your tangible remembrance of your wedding. Music. Are you going to have a DJ or a band? You want music at your ceremony and your reception. You also want to plan for that perfect dress. Let's face it, your bridal attire is the thing you've been dreaming about ever since the day you put that ring on your finger. You also need to plan the cost of your wedding rings. That's something that many people forget, but it's a big cost and it should be considered. Transportation, how are you getting to and from your ceremony site and the reception site? Also, you want to give your guest gifts and you want to give your attendants gifts. You want to say a thank you to them for being part of your special day. You may also want to include your rehearsal dinner, whether or not the groom's family or the groom is paying for the dinner, or whether you as a couple will be paying for that dinner. And finally, the thing that many people forget are tips, taxes, and gratuities. So don't overlook that. That can be very expensive. So these are all the items that you consider when planning your wedding budget.